Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Around South Jersey. I am your guest host, Derick Glenn, filling in for my buddy Jim Quinn. Jim, if you're watching this, we are sending you well wishes, prayers, and want you to get better soon so you get back in this hot seat. I am joined this evening by a very nice, sweet young lady. I want to introduce her right now, Miss Camryn Schultheis. Did I say it right?
You did say it right. You got it.
Yes. I messed up 4 times.
Yeah,
with this name,
it's okay. It's a hard last name.
Camryn, welcome to the program. How are you?
I'm good. I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah, thank you. You made such a trek all the way from New York.
Yes, all the way from New York. I'm from New Jersey, but I go to school in New York.
My God. Well, I want to thank you and everybody watching this program. We all want to thank you for being here today. We've got a lot to talk about.
Yes, we do.
And number one, you've got your crown and your sash. And you are the current Miss Southern Gardens 2026.
Correct.
So tell me a little bit about that. Where was the pageant held? How did you win the pageant? Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, so I am a local title holder for the Miss America organization. I've been competing since I was about 13 years old as a teen contestant. It's actually my first year as a Miss contestant. I actually won just here in Cumberland County.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it was a blast. And now I am competing for Miss New Jersey in June, which is so exciting. I cannot wait. I'm so excited.
Wow. Well,
so
best
yeah,
of luck to you on that.
it's been a journey,
God.
and I can't wait to compete.
That's fascinating. Fascinating.
Yeah.
You have a nonprofit organization.
Yes.
We're going to talk about today. Tell us the name of the nonprofit.
So it's called the Poverty Promise.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. I think we have a logo. I think Ryan, do we have a logo of the nonprofit that we can throw up? There it is, right there. The Poverty Promise.
Yes.
So if you can tell the viewers, tell us a little bit about what the Poverty Promise is in a kind of in a nutshell.
Yes, so we are a 501c3 nonprofit. I started the Poverty Promise through the Miss America opportunity. Each girl has a CSI, which is a community service initiative, something that they're passionate about, an organization that they want to help. And the Poverty Promise became my community service initiative, and it just bloomed from there. It became really big, and I made it a 501c3 nonprofit. So basically what we do is we help impoverished communities and homeless communities within New Jersey. We actually do a lot within Cumberland County at the Vineland Soup Kitchen.
Wow.
We do a lot with the Community Food Bank of New Jersey. But basically, we provide basic necessities, food, clothing to those in needs through various drives. We also have blessing bag parties, which a blessing bag is like a bag with basic necessities, hygiene necessities, snacks to give to people in need. So we usually hand those out at the Vineland Soup Kitchen once a month.
Cool.
So yeah, we do a lot for the community, and we just want to make it a better place and help those in need.
I love it. I love it. So, so before I go any further, I will tell you, I obviously anybody that's watching this program, you can go to, is your Facebook, or is it Instagram, the Poverty Promise?
The Poverty Promise is Instagram, and then I also have a website, which is thepovertypromise.com.
Good.
Yes.
So what I want to do is actually, when we go off the air today, I'm going to get all of your contact. You're going to have all my contact, and I want my ministry to be able to help with those bags.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
So awesome to be able to team up with you on that.
Definitely.
So what inspires you to start? Obviously you won the pageant.
Yes.
You did that stuff, but of all the things you could have done, you could have chosen anything.
So many
I would
things.
imagine. So what inspires you to start a nonprofit specifically for what you're doing, the community service?
So when I first joined the Miss America organization, I actually struggled with anxiety. So my first platform, CSI, was mental health, and I'm still very passionate about it. I struggle with anxiety. I've been struggling with anxiety since I was 8 years old, and it always felt like I was, sharing my story and telling people about my experience, but I never felt like I was making a difference in other people's lives, and I wanted to make that change. And actually, my family, we experienced some housing instability within COVID. COVID was a tough time for most, and obviously we're financially stable. But we were building a house, and the project got extended by 3 years because of COVID.
Goodness.
Yes, because of labor shortages and the cost of material. Everything was extremely expensive, and we had to move from rental to rental, and it was a really tough time on my family. And it just got me thinking about people that are in not a financially stable situation. How are they dealing with these situations? And it just drove me to start the Poverty Promise. I started volunteering in my community, and and it just became bigger than I could have ever imagined. And it's really my passion, and it's something that fulfills me, and I feel like I'm making a true difference, which is
I can see it. I can see it in your face. You know what I mean? The passion. I can see the drive. I don't even know what I haven't seen your work, but I can see it in your face. I can see the drive.
That's what I want. Yeah.
So you touched on anxiety. I suffer from anxiety.
Oh my gosh.
Everybody I know,
right? Especially after COVID.
has anxiety.
Yes.
And, and I'll tell you what, I've dealt with it a lot, just like you, so from childhood.
Yeah.
I have a lot of issues as a child, but it stemmed from childhood. Almost like not trauma, but it's kind of, sort of. And I still to this day, I'll tell you, it's not a funny story at all, but I have a condo in Myrtle Beach, and I went down with my girlfriend, and we went to this mirror maze. Have you ever seen the mirror mazes?
I have. I've been in one.
So I haven't had a panic attack. I haven't had a real anxiety issue in a while. And we went into this mirror maze, and we were in there for about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And we're literally touching walls to try and figure our way out. And it just hit me.
Hit you, yeah.
Out of the blue, it hit me, and I couldn't breathe. I started blacking out. I thought I was going to pass out. Thank God she helped me find an exit, and they came and they got us outside. And it was like, and I think, the hard part is if you don't realize what anxiety is, you don't know what it is, it's hard for you to understand what somebody's going through.
Definitely.
With a panic attack.
Exactly.
What, you know what I mean?
Yes, it is. Unless you've experienced it yourself, you kind of don't know what's going on. You have to experience it to really know.
You do. And
I agree.
It's crazy. We've been dating for a year. This was the first time ever anything like this happened.
Yeah.
She didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
She didn't know how to take it. She didn't know what was happening.
Yeah,
and I'm like, yo, this is serious.
Yes.
Like, this is for real. I'm about to fall. I'm going to fall.
Yeah.
All 300 pounds of me. Well, I lost a little weight, but anyway. So what does promise mean in the organizations? What's the promise mean?
Yes. So promise really means just a commitment to helping those within our community. We also have a poverty promise pledge on our website. So basically people sign that to just commit to help people within their community and to be aware. I think the biggest thing is raising awareness. And that's something I really want to continue to do, because a lot of people, especially within South Jersey and where I'm from, Strathmere, New Jersey, a lot of people don't see the poverty. They don't see the homelessness, but there's a lot of it. And, it's hard for people to see. So just raising that awareness so people are aware of the people around them and how they can help. I think that's the biggest issue right now.
Well, when you first came in and you said, I'm from Strathmere.
Yeah.
I mean, the first thing I just see money.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I see money.
A lot of people,
And a lot of the short towns. People think of a short town, they think money. So I went down to my condo in Myrtle Beach in January, and it's beachfront property. It's right on the beach. I'd sit on my balcony and I look at the ocean. When I go a mile inland, is the biggest homeless population you could ever imagine, and it's scary. It's really scary.
It is.
And so my journey through life, believe it or not, I used to go to New York City. I haven't done it in a while, but I used to go to New York City with $100 to $150 in ones. And I used to walk up to every homeless person, and I'm like, just tell me your story. Here's a couple dollars. Tell me your story. How did you end up here? And I'll be honest with you, a lot of it was mental illness. A lot of it's mental illness that's not treated. It's very, very, very unfortunate. Why do you have like a focus on youth involvement for the organization? What is that? Why do you focus on that?
Yeah, so something actually that we're launching very soon is a high school volunteer program for high school students locally within New Jersey. My goal is to hopefully one day have all 21 counties, high school volunteers in all 21 counties. So, I mean, I really do believe that our youth is the future of, the world and the future of the place that we live, especially within New Jersey. And I think to get the youth involved and to build that sense of empathy at a young age and those leadership skills at a young age is insanely important. So that's really why I think youth involvement is just so important. And that's why we're launching our high school volunteer program. So high school students can get involved with the Poverty Promise and not just be a volunteer, but be a leader, be a helper, and, spread the awareness of those in need.
Absolutely. And that was going to be my next question, was going to be, can youth get involved? I'm glad you pointed that out. That they can
very soon. Yes, we're very excited.
So I know a lot of places, a lot of businesses, a lot of nonprofits. They offer like community service credits to students that get involved in stuff like that. Does your organization do that?
So we're going to be offering verified service hours to those students that do participate. It's great for their college resume. It's really great if they need, I know some high schools need service hours in order to graduate. So we'll be providing verified service hours for them.
That's awesome. And I think it's a great incentive too for somebody that, because there are a lot of nonprofits out there. There are a lot of, organizations that people could sign up to go to, whatever. So for that incentive, I think is nothing but a plus.
I agree.
For somebody like that. Definitely. I want to say hi to a couple of people that are watching right now. Hello to Ruby Butterworth. Hello, Ruby. I hope you're enjoying the show. Deborah Huron.
That's my aunt.
Oh, it is.
Hey, Aunt Debbie.
Aunt Debbie.
Oh, hey.
Hi, Aunt Debbie.
Hi.
How are you? Thank you guys for checking this out. And they're obviously watching on Facebook Live, but you can catch it on Comcast Channel 2, also YouTube Live. After the show, it will be on all of the social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, everything and anything. So we talked about the blessing bags. But
yes, we did.
Let me ask you this. So obviously for the blessing bags, you need product in there. So how can local businesses help you out? How can they partner with you? How can local businesses
I really think anything helps, especially physical donations. We've had Acme in the past donate to us, which really helped with blessing bag making and just drives that we had. So just getting involved, reaching out through our website. We actually have a donation tab on our website for monetary donations, but physical donations are always great too. So just donating and getting involved would be awesome, and it would be great for the Poverty Promise.
That is so cool. And I'm really hoping that folks that are watching the program here, on whatever platform you're watching, you get involved in this somehow, whether you send a monetary donation, whether you reach out to Camryn and you're able to, ship something directly to her from Amazon. Do you have an Amazon wish list? Yes, we
do. So we have an Amazon wish list. It's on the website. It's also on our Instagram, which is the Poverty Promise. So it's on both, just for blessing bags mostly right now. But when we have drives, we also have Amazon wish lists for that too.
So easy enough with today's day and age, and especially because of COVID.
Yes.
In my real line of business, we heavily relied on Amazon because people couldn't come to my facility in person. So they were shipping everything Amazon. And now today it's still like it's amazing. We have an Amazon wish list, and we're getting boxes and bags from Amazon.
It's so awesome. You can make a difference literally from the comfort of your own home.
Absolutely. So, I want to say hi to a couple people that just joined in. Andy Reef. Andy, how are you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. And hello to my girlfriend, Lisa. So I have to say hi to her. She's watching as well. Hello, dear. Lisa, I will make sure that she passes this information along to her network of schools in Cape May County, and we can get the word out and get the website circulated, so maybe you can get some donations from down that part of the state.
That'd be awesome.
What's been the most powerful moment for you doing this so far?
There's so many. Oh my gosh. I would say, so we did a Halloween costume drive last October, and we actually had Spirit Halloween donate over 5 large boxes of Halloween costumes. So I think we had over 300 Halloween costumes.
Wow.
It was insane. It was amazing. I was so grateful. We did it at Sister Jean's Closet in Atlantic City. So we were there for about 3 days handing out these costumes.
Wow.
Yeah, and we had families coming up every day. There was lines like wrapped around the block for these costumes. And I remember the last day, it was me and my mom there, and this man came over, and he was like, I have 8 kids. Is there any way I can get 8 costumes?
Are you serious?
Yes. And we looked at him, and he didn't have the kids with him, and one of the rules was that you had to have the kids with you to get the costumes. And we were like, we'd love to, but if you could go and get the kids and bring them back, like, we can give you the costumes. We have enough. And the women, like, from the closet were like, he doesn't have 8 kids. There's no way. He does, like, do not give him anything. He does not have 8 kids. And they work there. Like, they know this man. And I think they've seen him before. And
was he scamming you?
So I'll get there. Because we were like kind of not sure. We were like, I don't know. They were telling us no, but then like we wanted to help him. And there was these little Ninja Turtle masks like on the edge of the table. And he was like, can I take these? And we're like, yes, you can take those. What? So no lie, he comes back 15 minutes later with all of the 8 kids and they're wearing the Ninja Turtle masks.
Are you kidding
Yes,
me?
and I swear we had a perfect costume for every single one of those kids. And that really just shows the need within our community. And I remember thinking like, you can't look at someone and automatically judge them or think that you know everything. Because I think that happens a lot with people that are in poverty and homeless. You look at their situation, you think that you know. But honestly, a lot of the time you don't. And I mean, those women were the women that were working at the closet and they didn't even know his situation. So it really just shows the difference that we're making. And it was a really powerful moment. It was. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Very moving. And stuff like that. Community service is an amazing thing.
It is.
Especially when you have someone that you meet, and I'm sure you see this all the time, that is so grateful for a bag
anything
with personal care items or whatever it may be. It's amazing.
It is. And one of the things that I've gathered from being at the Vineland Soup Kitchen is a lot of the time these people, they just want that interaction. Sometimes it's not even the thing that you're giving them or, like the clothing that you're giving them. Obviously that's great too, but it's just that human interaction and just telling them that you see them, that you're there for them, that makes all of the difference. It really does. So I think that's the best thing that we can do going forward.
I want to say hi to one of the viewers right now. I'm going to read this comment. This is from Brian Kuttner. And Brian says, since I have judged 5 pageants, including 2 girls who made it to the Miss America pageant, I can say that you speak very well, young lady.
Thank you.
Of course, Derick always brings out the best in everyone. Well, thank you. I had to put that in there.
Thank
you. This must be one of your fans, Helen Malas. So proud of you, Camryn Schultheis. Schultheis.
Yeah.
Spelled a little different, so. Thank you, Helen. Appreciate that. And folks, keep the comments coming. Please, we encourage all positive comments that you can, and we encourage you to please share this Facebook Live with all of your friends, family as well, so it can reach the more people we can for Camryn and her organization. We are going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we're going to talk more with Camryn about her nonprofit. We're also going to talk about another nonprofit that you're involved with called Project Thanksgiving. And we're going to talk about that and Alex and a bunch of other stuff when we come back. So don't go anywhere. I'm Derick Glenn. We will be back in just a moment right after this.
For decades, our dad has been a steady, trusted voice here at Mint Insurance, helping neighbors, not just clients, protect what matters most.
As Dad steps into retirement, one thing stays the same: our commitment to this community.
We're proud to be independent, rooted right here in Millville. No call centers, no runaround, just real people ready to help, just like Dad always did.
Mint Insurance, built on trust, proud of our past, and ready for what's next.
More than a century ago, General Tire was born, right here in America. Since then, we've made a name for ourselves by making tires you can depend on. Tires built to handle any road this country can throw at them, and relied on by every kind of driver. So you know that no matter where life takes you, with General Tire, anywhere is possible.
Many people treat their health like a game. With the Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Our mental health services focus on the emotions and behaviors that affect your overall well-being and features psychiatric, counseling, and addiction services, including our exclusive Fresh Start program, designed to help combat the opioid epidemic in our communities, plus all the other specialties you expect from Complete Care. Level up your health with us. The Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
It's New Life's 40th anniversary celebration. Join Pastor Helen and our guest speaker, Apostle Michael Pangio. It happens on March 22nd at 11 a.m.
For over 90 years, Mint Insurance has protected what matters most: families, businesses, and futures. Born in South Jersey, we've weathered storms, celebrated milestones, and stood strong with our community every single step of the way. Rooted in tradition, but always moving forward, we invest in the latest technology to deliver faster, smarter coverage solutions without losing that personal touch. Because trust isn't built overnight, it is earned one policy, one promise, one person at a time.
Yeah. Welcome back to Around South Jersey with Jim Quinn. I'm your guest host, filling in Derick Glenn. I want to say a quick commercial for DuraShield. Right now, DuraShield LLC, where durability meets design. Residential and commercial flooring, epoxy, polyaspartic, polished concrete. You can reach them at DuraShieldCoatings.com. or 609-666-9198. Ask for Alex, and they would love to take care of you. They do a great job. They do all kinds of great work. And we were just discussing, they did a really, really, really cool floor in somebody's garage recently. It was like a discotheque kind of flooring with different swirls of epoxy colors in the floor. If you're looking to convert your garage or dwelling into a gym or anything, reach out to them. I'm back in the studio with Camryn Schultheis.
Yes. Hello.
See,
everyone.
I had to spell it so I would know how to say it there.
You did it though. Good job.
Did. Miss Southern Gardens 2026. You
Yes.
are my guest this weekend. We had a great conversation in the first segment, and I'm so impressed that as a young lady, you know, you're doing so much community service. You're so involved in the community. It's very impressive. And
Thank you.
we talked about your nonprofit
Yes.
that you started. And what is it? And what is it again?
It's called the Poverty Promise.
The Poverty
Yes.
Promise. You're also involved in another nonprofit called Project Thanksgiving, who a mutual friend of ours,
Yes.
Alex
Kaganzit.
he founded that.
He did.
And he's been doing that. I've worked with him on the project, and he's been to my facility with some pageant contestants and stuff. So I've worked with him over the years.
Yep.
But I want to talk a little bit about it. Obviously, we just answered my first question: who founded it?
Yes, Alex
So,
Kaganzit. Yeah.
how many years has Project Thanksgiving been in existence?
18 years.
18
Yes,
years.
crazy. He's been doing it for a very long time. And he's made a huge impact within New Jersey. Yep.
Wow.
Yes.
I did not even realize that. I had
Isn't
no
that
idea.
amazing? Yes.
Oh my goodness. So, can you tell our viewers, tell us a little bit about, what is Project Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
How does it work?
Yes. So basically, Project Thanksgiving is a nonprofit. They help a lot of veterans within our community and also a lot of families in need. They do a lot of food drives. They raise money to help veterans and families. They actually host one of their biggest events that they host is within November. So basically, they accept money and food donations at multiple sites within Cumberland County and Gloucester County. And they overall just do a lot for our community in need, especially veterans.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And I see it's throughout the year. I see the Facebook page, and I believe it's Project Thanksgiving NJ.
Yes, correct.
On Facebook, folks, you can go there, check it out, follow it.
Yes, check it
so
out,
you can
definitely.
see all of the feeds. You can see the needs that he has and the organization, the needs and wants and stuff. But it gets big around Thanksgiving.
It does.
So-
That's when that event is. Yes. So
yeah. So
yeah.
check that out.
Yep.
Do you have any idea? Like, he's been doing it for 18 years. Do you have any idea how much they've raised in
Yes.
18
So
years?
this is a very big number. They've raised over $300,000.
Holy cow!
I know.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah.
That's a lot of help.
They've made a big difference.
That's
Yep.
that's a lot of help.
It is.
Man.
It is.
Wow. You shocked me with that.
I know. It's amazing.
cow.
It's amazing.
So, I know you said about the veterans, but how can veterans receive help from Project Thanksgiving? How is there a specific thing that they can
Yeah.
they can do for them?
So usually Project Thanksgiving provides them with pre-cooked meals. They have done that in the past. They also provide them with meals at 2 locations, which is Larry's restaurant and then Verana's Diner. They also purchased a large flagpole at the Wall of Remembrance in Wildwood, which, is amazing. And they've also paid for central AC to be repaired at a Millville American League location.
Wow.
So overall, they just do whatever they can to help the veterans. I mean, what I would recommend doing is visiting their Facebook page, Project Thanksgiving New Jersey, Project Thanksgiving NJ, and just figuring out how you can help and how you can get involved. But they do a lot for the veterans within our community, and it really is amazing.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome. So they do. You name some specific things they can do
Yes.
for veterans, but if somebody in the general community needs help or whatever, is it primarily like food-based things around the holidays? They'll help out with Thanksgiving meals and things like that. Is that the primary?
Yeah, it's mostly food-based, I would say. We've done a lot of work with the Community Food Bank of New Jersey. I've been a part of some things that Alex has done in the past. We've, gotten food and donated it to the food bank. We also visited like local boys and girls clubs and talked to the kids. Usually kind of do a fun activity with them. So they do a lot in the community, especially for families, to help families in need. So if you want to help out, I again recommend just visiting the Facebook page and seeing how you can help Project Thanksgiving NJ on Facebook.
Wow, that is awesome. I love the fact. How do you juggle your time? So you're a student.
Yes.
You're a pageant winner. You have your own nonprofit.
Yeah.
And you're involved in this nonprofit.
Yeah.
You have a family. How do you stay on track with everything?
I ask myself that question a lot because I don't even know how I do it, honestly. I'm also in a sorority at my college, Delta Gamma, and I'm the VP of Foundation, so I run their philanthropy, which is Service for Sight. So I do a lot. I don't know how I do it all, but I get it all done, which is all that really matters. Time management is the biggest thing. Knowing what's important, when it's important, and just getting things done right away and not procrastinating, which can be very difficult, but I try to do my best.
And I feel you there because there's been nights and it's like it's 9:30 and I'm ready to get under the covers and I'm like, no, I got to do this. And no, I got to answer. I forgot to answer this email or this text or whatever.
Yes.
You know?
No, I get it.
Wow.
Yeah.
But you're so busy and you're so young.
I know.
To be involved in so much good stuff.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I love that you're such a great, like I said, such a great role model for other young ladies that are out there watching this and seeing what you're doing and seeing how you're taking the your pageantry and you're using it for good, for a lot of good. And it was just one thing. You're just doing it for a lot of good. So
Thank you.
I think that's so impressive that
that's my goal.
That you're doing that.
That's my goal. I want to be a role model. I want to, help those girls that were like me. I mean, growing up, I was so shy. I could have never believed that I would be competing in pageants or be a title holder. So I really do it for that younger version of me. And
so was there a turning point in your life when was it like a light switch went off and you're all of a sudden like, well, hello.
Definitely not. I wish it was that easy. It was definitely not that.
So how did it? So how does somebody go from being an introvert, being shy, not wanting to get involved, to this?
Yeah. Growing up, I was really outgoing. I did theater. I'm a singer. That's actually my talent for Miss New Jersey. Wow. And I was very outgoing. And then I feel like in my teen years, I kind of got like a little lost. I feel like a lot of girls do. And I wasn't really sure like what I was doing. I got more shy. I started to get really bad anxiety during this time. And it honestly wasn't until the Miss America organization that like reopened up my whole personality. I became myself again. It's really changed my life. It's changed it for the better. I've met so many girls that I'm so lucky to call my sisters. And I've been able to make a difference, which I think has really helped me in my self-confidence and has fulfilled me as a person. So without Miss America and the platform it's given me, I honestly don't think I would be who I am today. It's really changed my life.
That's awesome.
Yes.
It's just so ironic. They always say that the number one thing, the scariest thing in the world is public speaking.
Yes.
Like getting in front of
I know
a crowd
people.
and
Yeah.
saying something. They
Yes.
say that is the scariest thing to do.
Yeah.
And I was fortunate. I was raised by my grandmom, and I remember I was 4 years old, and my grandmom used to go visit nursing homes and daycares, adult daycares and stuff. And she had friends, and I used to go right along with her, and I'd love to pass out cookies and do this and do that. And I remember I was 4 years old, and she used to have, you won't know this. Dad might know this. Dad might know this. They were called cassette players.
Yes, I know a cassette
player. And it was
player.
it was a long thing. Dad, do you remember the little cassette? And it was a long thing, and it had record, play, rewind, forward. And then it popped up, and the cassette went in. Well, so my grandma said she got everybody's attention. She's like, all right, listen, everybody listen up. Listen up. Derek's going to sing. Derek's going to sing. Now everybody listen. And she hit play, and it was the song Elvira. Okay. And I practiced in the living room. And I had my little thing, and I did kicks and spun around and did all this crazy stuff. But anyway, so I was out doing stuff at 4 years old. And so nothing's changed 50 years later.
I can see that.
I'm still the center of attention. I have to have a microphone. So, and everybody that knows me, they know, give him a microphone. He uses it, and just that's it, and it's over. You know what I mean? But I've used it to make a positive difference, and as well, you know, and I love the fact that that's what you're doing, you know, and stuff. So let me ask you this: we're sharing a little bit of our stories and stuff, but has anybody's story that you've heard over the years and what you're doing, has anybody's story really compelled you or stuck with you, that it's something that just stands out in your mind? Like I helped them, or it's just something that just, when you think about things, that stands out in your mind?
So actually at the Violin Soup Kitchen, I met this man, and he used to be a regular there. He would always come up and talk to me when I had the blessing bags, and he was very involved. He loved being there, and he was struggling. He was struggling a lot. He was homeless. And over like the course of a couple months, I got to see him like pretty much come out of being homeless and, you know, find his purpose in life and find a job and really flourish. And it was amazing to see. And he actually still comes to the Violin Soup Kitchen just for company. A lot of people do that, actually, like that aren't homeless anymore, just to talk to the people and give them advice. And it shows you the difference that, you know, they're making in the community, and hopefully the difference that I'm contributing to, and that you can get out of that. You know, there is resources to help you, and, you know, everyone has a purpose, and you'll find it eventually. But it was just so amazing to see him, that he would even come back just to hang out and to talk to the guests that were also there and uplift them. And I think it's really important. It shows the difference that you know these nonprofits are making within the community.
Absolutely, and you know, the thing is, like this individual you're talking about is almost like a beacon of hope.
Yes.
It seems like for other homeless people.
Totally, definitely.
To be able to say, you can, you know, overcome this.
Yes.
You can overcome. You can do something with your life. You know, you can do better and get here.
Yes.
You know, and move forward from that. I think that's an awesome thing. You know,
it's amazing for them to see.
Yeah. What with everything that you do, all the things that you have going on in your life from school, and I don't know how you juggle it all. I honestly don't. I have one career and fun stuff on the side. I don't know how you do this, but what keeps you motivated, and what makes you say, you know what, I've had enough of this? You know, what keeps you going?
I would say my family. My dad's actually here. I love my dad. He's one of my biggest fans. My mom. I'm very close with my mom, and I am the youngest out of 6 siblings, so I have a big family. Yes.
Good for you.
Yeah. So honestly, them, and I actually have 8 nieces and nephews. So also them, just having those people in my life to motivate me and to be there when I get stressed, because I do get very stressed at times. So having their advice and having their words of wisdom, it just helps me a lot, and I wouldn't be here without my family. I definitely would not. Yeah.
Amen to that. Amen. Yeah. What is something? I want to put you on the spot.
Oh no.
Put you on the spot. What is something that Camryn could improve on in your life? What is something that you think you could improve?
Let me think.
This is tough.
This
huh?
is tough. No,
This
but there
is
definitely is
tough.
things I can improve. Everyone can always be a better person and work on things.
Yeah.
I would say I say yes to a lot of things. I say yes very easily, very quickly because I want to do so many things and I
Yeah.
want to help so many people.
Yeah.
But I think sometimes I need that time to, myself and figure out the things that I need to do before I jump into new things.
Yeah.
So just knowing that I can make a difference, I can do so much, and I already am, but I can't say yes to everything, which is hard, especially when I'm at school because, I'm so far from New Jersey and a lot of the things that I do for my nonprofit are here.
Yeah.
So thankfully I do have a board that's been able to help me a lot
Good.
while I'm at Hofstra, but I can't always do everything.
Yeah. It's tough to say no.
It is. I
it's
don't
tough
like
to say
saying no. I hate saying no.
And that was one of my biggest hurdles is saying I would always say yes, and it wouldn't matter. You know what I mean? Derick, can we get 300? Can you make 300 cupcakes? Of course I can.
Of course I can. I can
can't
do
even-
that.
I can't even turn on a stove. You understand what I'm saying? Like what do you mix this stuff? What do you mix it in? Like you know what I mean? I would try and make 300 cupcakes in a bowl this big.
Oh
Do you know
my
what I'm saying? Well, of course, I'll do it. Yeah. And then Derick would end up buying 300 cupcakes,
Yes.
because I couldn't make the cupcakes,
Yeah.
or somebody would say, Derick, can you drive me to New York? Oh yeah.
of course.
I haven't had any sleep for 2 days, but yes.
Yes.
So that was tough. That was
Yeah,
tough.
it's hard.
But I think learning management skills and time management,
management.
and just I think I don't want to say I failed enough times to know I can't say yes all
Yeah.
the time. I have to say no.
Yep.
And I think not a direct no. You know what I mean?
no.
I think there's
Yes.
I think there's a better way to,
Definitely a better
what I mean?
way.
Yeah, to talk about it and say, I wish I could,
Yeah.
but unfortunately I can't.
can't.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know what you mean.
I think.
do.
I want to see Ryan. I'm gonna ask you if you have some photos up there of the that we could put up. This is Alex.
Yes, this is Alex Ganzev. This is who we're talking about, who founded Project Thanksgiving. Here he is at, this is actually the Community Food Bank of New Jersey. They're making a contribution to their cause. That's the man himself. There he is.
That's pretty cool.
Yes, it's awesome.
And I know that a lot of people have probably seen Alex around,
Mm-hmm.
may not know him by name, but have seen him at so many different events, and he's heavily involved in the pageant world.
He is.
And stuff. Ron, let's look at this picture. So we've got several. He's got
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It's him with. And there's a
Lots of
dog.
And there's a puppy.
Oh
Aw.
my goodness gracious!
What a good picture.
So what's this a photo of here?
Yes. So I think they did an event. Is it the Ronald McDonald House? I'm sorry?
Mission Teens.
Mission Teens. Okay, sorry. I wasn't here at this
Okay.
one.
All right.
Here are some of my lovely pageant sisters. They did an event there. They had gifts for the kids. I'm also sure they did a talent show, I'm pretty sure. Usually that's what they'll do. They'll do their talents for them and just, have a Christmas celebration.
Yeah, I was going to say, I see some music instruments set up in the background.
Looks
I
like a
love
whole
the dog.
production. I know.
I love the dog.
Yeah.
I actually like the carpet too. I'm not going to lie. I love it.
There's them making, a big difference. And
That's so cool.
yep.
That's so cool.
Oh, I'm in this one.
All right.
There I am. So we actually did this this was recently. So actually Alex donated $300 to our cause, which was amazing, and I'm so thankful. And we were able to buy food for the Community Food Bank of New Jersey. They put out a list of stuff they were looking for. And so this was us. That is some pageant sisters of mine, and yeah, we
That's so
got the
cool.
food and then we donated it. So,
Wow.
oh, and there I am. I'm receiving the donation with Alex.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it. At
Yeah.
one of the wholesale clubs.
Yes, we're at BJ's. Yep.
Okay.
It was really fun. We were able to buy all the stuff and then donate it. So it was an awesome experience.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I
Yeah.
love it. I love it. Some great stuff happening.
Yeah.
Great stuff. So people are watching right now, like I said, on Comcast channel 22. Ryan, I got it right that time. Facebook Live, YouTube Live. There's also an Instagram page. Folks that are watching again right now on any of the broadcasting platforms, how, again, tell us if they've just tuning in, how can they get involved in your nonprofit? What can they do? What do you need? Do you have an imminent need? Do you have something that you really need right now? How can they get involved and what can they do?
Yeah. So we have a website. It's called thepovertypromise.com. We also have Instagram, which is just The Poverty Promise. So looking at those two things, definitely the website. You can make a monetary donation through the website. We also have an Amazon wish list, which is on the Instagram account. And mostly what we're looking for right now is just items for blessing bags. I'm sure soon we'll have another drive that we're looking for items for, but that's really what we're looking for right now. So anything helps, even something very small helps. I always say no donation is too small. Anything helps. So just checking out those two things and seeing what you can do is just a big help, and I truly appreciate it.
Awesome. So I'm going to ask any of our viewers out there that are watching, especially any businesses, local businesses, please reach out to Camryn on the website, the social media page, and get involved, whether you want to make donations, you have products or goods, even services that you can offer to the organization to help out others in need. Let's talk about volunteers and volunteering with your organization. Is there a need right now? Is there a need for volunteers? And if there is there, how do they reach you? How do they reach out to you?
Again, through the website is the best way to reach me. Right now, we're actually currently not looking for volunteers, but we will be releasing the high school volunteer program. So once that comes out, which is going to come out this week, we're going to have a form on the website that students can fill out to volunteer. Also, again, if you have any connections with any local high schools within the area, that would also be great, reaching out to me so I can, send that information over to you, and we can try to get as many people involved as we can so we can all make a difference. And so
cool, awesome. Yeah. And what areas is there a limited area that you're covering? Are you going through the entire the state? I mean, what areas? So if there's folks watching in right now, probably 5 different counties of southern New Jersey, what areas are you covering?
Yes. So mostly we've done a lot in Cape May County, Atlantic County, and then Cumberland County. So it's kind of what we're focusing on right now. I'd love to expand as we grow bigger, but right now that's really what we're looking for is those 3 counties.
Good. So we'll definitely. Lisa is watching. She's still watching. She just came back up.
Hello.
So want to forward that information out. Lisa will get you the information, the website, the Facebook page and stuff. We can get that circulated.
Yes.
Hopefully through, I believe, Lisa, can you send us a message on here? Is it Lower Regional High School? What's the high school down by you? Or are there multiple high schools down there by you that we can send this information out to in Cape May County? Send us a message if you can, but we'll try and push it out to as many people as we can as well.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? Try and get some help. Let's switch gears again. Let's go back to Project Thanksgiving. We were just showing some pictures of Alex, the handsome young man that's watching from afar. So Alex, he brought some pageant contestants over to the Veterans Home in Vineland. We've done some stuff there. So do you guys do any type of events where you and some of the other pageant contestants get involved in things, or is it mostly you guys go out in the community and do like what you did with the shopping?
Yeah. So we do a lot of that. We also usually try to raise donations. So like sometimes we'll table outside of grocery stores and we'll collect donations. Again, like I said, we visit like the Boys and Girls Club. We usually put on a show for them. We'll, do an activity with them. One time we did face painting. So really just getting involved in the community. We do a lot of hands-on work, I would say, within the community and with people in need. So usually whatever he needs, we're always there, and it's always an amazing time, and it's usually a time of making a difference and an impact.
And I'll tell you, he's like I said, he's brought many pageant contestants over to the Vineland Veterans Home, and the residents are fascinated.
Yes, they love it.
They're fascinated, and I'm sure you get that wherever you go. Just like when you pulled up, we look down and you don't always see somebody with a pageant crown. on High Street in Millville.
No.
You know what I mean? It was like, we were looking and it was like, wow. Alex is like, yeah, she's here. She's doing it. And then, of course, when we came up front, and there you were. There she is.
Yes.
We're sparkling in the sun.
Yeah, it really is like a microphone. That's what we love to say. Like, this crown gives you a platform, and it's amazing. It's an amazing opportunity for young women.
Do you wear that? You know, I know I've been to different events and stuff, and I've seen pageant, winners with their attire. So where would you wear that? Like, where would you go and wear that? Tell me somewhere that you would go to wear that.
Well, I don't usually wear it every day, even though I wish I could. I wish I could walk around campus like this, but I wear it to usually every event I go to. I don't usually like to wear it when I go to like the Violet Soup Kitchen, just because I don't want to feel like, I don't know, I don't want to seem like I'm trying to present myself at this highest level. But I usually wear it every event that I go to. But not when I'm doing like field work. I'll usually not wear it unless there's kids around. The kids love it. They go crazy for it, and they find it so fascinating. But I wish I could wear it every day, but I don't. I could.
It would draw a lot of attention to you.
A lot of questions. A lot of
attention to you. Folks, we are going to take a break. We are here with Camryn Schultheis.
Schultheis.
I got it. Miss Southern Gardens 2026, and we're talking about her nonprofit. We're also talking about Project Thanksgiving. And before we go on the break, what is the website again for your nonprofit?
It's thepovertypromise.com.
thepovertypromise.com. Mm-hmm. If you're watching this on any of our broadcasting platforms, please check it out now. Go to your phone, put it in your search bar, and hit enter, and check it out. Go on there and make a commitment to help, to donate, to whatever you can do. Mm-hmm. We're going to take a short commercial break. When we come back, we are going to talk about Miss New Jersey.
Yay!
We're going to talk about Miss New Jersey. So please don't go anywhere, folks. We will be back in just a couple of minutes. We're going to get a couple of messages from some of our incredible sponsors. We want to thank all of our sponsors for your continuous support of Quinn Broadcasting. We will be back right after this.
The most important decisions a family can make are usually made around the kitchen table. At DeMarco Luisi Funeral Home, we believe pre-planning and the difficult decisions you face with the loss of a loved one should also be made around the comfort of a table, like a family. Our friendly, kind, and compassionate staff is committed to helping you get through this most difficult time. In your time of need, trust DeMarco Luisi Funeral Home, Vineland.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find him. That's by personal experience with him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
For decades, our dad has been a steady, trusted voice here at Mintz Insurance, helping neighbors, not just clients, protect what matters most.
As Dad steps into retirement, one thing stays the same: our commitment to this community.
We're proud to be independent, rooted right here in Millville. No call centers, no runaround, just real people ready to help, just like Dad always did.
Mintz Insurance, built on trust, proud of our past, and ready for what's next.
More than a century ago, General Tire was born, right here in America. Since then, we've made a name for ourselves by making tires you can depend on. Tires built to handle any road this country can throw at them, and relied on by every kind of driver. So you know that no matter where life takes you, with General Tire, anywhere is possible.
Many people treat their health like a game. With the Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Our mental health services focus on the emotions and behaviors that affect your overall well-being and features psychiatric, counseling, and addiction services, including our exclusive Fresh Start program, designed to help combat the opioid epidemic in our communities, plus all the other specialties you expect from Complete Care. Level up your health with us. The Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Around South Jersey with Jim Quinn. I am your guest host, filling in for Jim while he is out, Derick Glenn. And I want to thank you for being here tonight. If you watched the whole program, you should be intrigued by this young lady, Camryn Schultheis. Miss Southern Gardens 2026. She's been with me the whole hour, and we've talked about a lot. We've covered a lot of ground. But I want to show a couple photos if we can. First, I want to talk about DuraShield, one of my sponsors, DuraShield LLC, where durability meets design. Residential and commercial flooring, epoxy, polyaspartic, polished concrete. You can reach them at durashieldcoatings.com or 609-666-9198. They do commercial and residential work. They do all sorts of great stuff. If you're looking to get your garage redone and you want to turn it into a gym or even a family space, the floorings that they do are absolutely incredible, and it only takes like a day to do. Reach out to Alex at DuraShields. So I want to show a couple photos. We've got a photo here that we're gonna put up right now. And there is the one and only Jeff Van Drew, and with the flag in the background. So where was this? Where was this at?
So this past summer, I was an intern at Jeff Van Drew's office.
Wow.
It was an amazing experience. I learned so much. Answered a lot of phone calls. I got to sit in on meetings that he had when he was in the office and not in the DC office.
No way.
And I'll actually be interning again there this summer. So I'm very excited. He's an amazing man.
Yeah.
And I learned so much from him. So I'm so grateful to have had that experience.
That is so cool. I have a call out to his office. We're trying to get him into the hot seat where you're at right now. Trying to get him into the hot seat. We've got another.
That'd be awesome.
I think Ryan has another photo right here. All right. So where's this Fox News? Where's this at?
Yeah. So this past fall, I actually had another internship at Fox News in New York City.
Wow.
I was in the radio department. I'm actually a broadcast journalism student, so I would love to work in local news or even at Fox News one day. I learned a lot while I was there. I commuted into the city from Long Island 3 days a week, actually 4 days a week.
Wow.
And sometimes I'd have to wake up as early as 3 a.m. to get there.
Holy
It
cow.
was crazy, but it was
that's so cool.
It was awesome. I had so much fun, and it was really a great experience.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
That's
it was
pretty cool.
It was just crazy though. I was working so many hours and I had school on top of that, but it was good.
Wow. Good for you. Good for you, and good luck in schooling.
Thank
I want
you.
to talk. I want to give out some information. We're going to talk about Miss New Jersey here in a second, but I want to go back to Project Thanksgiving. If folks want to reach out to Alex and they want to get involved, and are there vets they're looking for help, what's the best way to reach them again for Project Thanksgiving?
So the best way to reach them is through their Facebook page, which is Project Thanksgiving NJ. Yep, so you can reach out through there, and they'll post on there about donation drives that they're doing, etc. So I would recommend visiting their Facebook, which again is Project Thanksgiving NJ.
Awesome. So let's talk about Miss New Jersey, the Miss New Jersey pageant.
I know.
So you're going to be a contestant.
Yes.
In the Miss New Jersey pageant this year?
Yes, this year, this June at the Music Pier in Ocean City, New Jersey.
Wow.
Yep.
So tell me about that. Tell all of us about that. Tell us what are you doing to prepare for it? How does it work? Wait. What's going to happen? Tell us as much as you can.
I will. Okay. So to qualify for Miss New Jersey, you have to win a local title, which I did in Miss Southern Gardens. And then you're off to Miss New Jersey. There's been a lot of preparation. I've competed as a teen. I competed for Miss New Jersey's teen, and it's definitely different. It's a lot more. I didn't expect that, but I'm so excited, and I can't wait. So basically just getting ready. I'm a singer, so there's a talent competition. So just getting ready for my talent. I'm actually looking at new talent songs, and I'm really excited. I can't wait. There's a gown portion, there's interview, which is a private interview with the judges, and then there's onstage question and fitness. So just preparing for all those things as best as I can. It's coming up so soon, and it just feels surreal because I wouldn't have believed that when I was 8 years old that I'd be competing in Miss New Jersey. I would have been like, there's no way.
how many contestants are in the pageant? Do you know how many contestants?
So as of right now, I think there's around 20.
Okay.
It ranges. I know that we have right now like open titles that people can get into. So I think it's kind of ranging right now. Like we're not really sure the exact number.
Yeah.
So.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. So you'll go there. Is it just a one night?
So it's a week.
Is it one night? It's a week.
It's a week. Yeah, so it's a long time. So it's so different from being a teen because we only had like the interview the day before and then the one night of competition. So it's a week long event. Yes, so we have prelim nights, then the final night, and then there's also a show us your shoes parade. I'm pretty sure on the boardwalk.
Yeah,
so
wow.
yeah, there's just.
Holy
there's a lot.
cow.
There's a lot, but it's so exciting, and
so
I'm
there's
really
not just one show. There's not just a one Miss New Jersey pageant show, and that's it.
So there's prelim nights. So basically, like, the girls divide up into two groups based on your contestant number. So some girls the first night might compete like talent and gown, and then the second night fitness and on-stage questions. So like they divide it up in that way, so the judges aren't sitting through like everyone's talent, everyone's gown, just one in one time. Yeah. So it's 2 nights of that, and then the final night where you find out who's Miss New Jersey.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
Yeah.
So I'm going to shout out to Ryan in the booth. Ryan, I think we should be a part of the Miss New Jersey pageant. I think we need to find out what we need to do, Ryan, to be in Ocean City the week of the Miss New Jersey pageant to follow Camryn.
Yes.
Ryan's back there thinking, you're crazy, you're getting me involved in too much stuff. So when you win the title of Miss New Jersey, then what happens from that? Then what happens? You go on to represent
Miss America. Well, you go to Miss America, so you represent New Jersey and Miss America.
Holy cow.
So yeah, and then you're competing against all 50 girls for the title of Miss America. So
that's so cool.
It's so cool. It's really cool. It's just amazing. Whether you win or not, you learn so much, and you meet so many new sisters.
Yeah.
And
I would imagine that's a grueling schedule down in Ocean City. Of all places, you have to be in Ocean City. Oh my God, we're on the beach, right?
Oh, such an awful place.
So when you go down there, you're there. What is it? Monday through Friday? It's a whole week.
It's a whole week.
And every day you're going to get up. You're going to do stuff. Does everything happen at the music pier?
So I'm actually not entirely sure yet.
Does all of the pageantry happen?
So all the competitions, like all the prelims and then the final night, will happen at the music pier. Yes.
Yeah.
And then we have like rehearsals during the day. We have fun activities that we do with our sisters, and so it's definitely a fun week. It's definitely a busy week, but it's a lot of fun from what I've heard from other girls that have competed. So I'm really excited. Wow. I can't wait.
That's so
wait.
cool. Mm-hmm. That's so cool. I'm so excited for you. It's such an awesome thing.
It is.
And this is going to be, an unbelievable opportunity for you, regardless of the outcome. Well, you're going to win, but regardless of the outcome, just an opportunity to participate. And do you get to share your platform with everybody involved in the competition as well?
Yes, yeah. So that's one of the things that our private interview covers is, so our CSI, which mine would be the Poverty Promise, so also my nonprofit. So we get to share about that, and usually our on-stage question is about our CSI. So we get to share it. A lot of our girls get involved with each other's, and we'll go to each other's events and we'll support each other. So yeah, everyone's involved. It's awesome. It's like a community. It really is. It's more than just, a lot of people just think, okay, the competition like Miss New Jersey. It's Absolutely. More than that. It's lifelong friends, and it's experiences that you learn from, and
it's so cool. We're gonna wrap up here. Before we go, is there anything that you want to say to anybody that's watching this or may potentially watch this when it airs after this?
I would say that you can make a difference, and you can go out in your community and make an impact, whether you think it or not. You have a purpose, and I know for a long time I wasn't sure what my purpose was, and I found it in community service. So you will find that, and visit our website, thepovertypromise.com, and hopefully you'll get involved, and just know that you can make a difference. You are enough, and so just visit us at thepovertypromise.com. And also visit Project Thanksgiving on our Facebook, which is Project Thanksgiving NJ.
I want to say hi to your mom.
Oh.
I want to say hi to your mother. What's your mom's name?
Carol.
Carol, I'm going to say hi for you. We are so jealous right now, Carol, where you are, laying on a beach somewhere in paradise.
Yep. We're jealous.
I hope you're having fun, Carol. I'm just kidding.
I miss you.
Carol, you should be such a proud mama right now of your daughter. She's doing so many wonderful things, and it's just a reflection on you and your family and the way you raised her. So congratulations on raising such a wonderful daughter, and kudos to you. And Dad.
Love you.
And Dad. I just want to say thank you to everybody. I want to say thank you to Alex.
Yes.
And Project Thanksgiving for what they do for the community, and especially for our veterans. Camryn, thank you so much for being a guest, and thank you for getting your message out to folks. I want to wish you the best of luck with your future, your career in pageantry. You're going to win Miss New Jersey, and hopefully when you do, you'll come back as Miss New Jersey and rep a different crown.
I hope so.
But folks, want to thank all of our sponsors. Want to thank everybody watching, and want to ask you to continue to put out your prayers and some thoughts for Jim Quinn, and want him to get better so he can get back here in this hot seat as soon as he can. My name is Derick Glenn. I've been the guest host today, again, on Around South Jersey. Please tune in next week. We will be back with some special guests, and you don't want to miss it. Again, you can tune in on Comcast Channel 22, the Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and Instagram on Quinn Broadcasting. Again, I've been Derick Glenn, and this is Around South Jersey. We will see you next time. Good night, everybody.
It's New Life's 40th anniversary celebration. Join Pastor Helen and our guest speaker, Apostle Michael Pangio. It happens on March 22nd at 11 a.m.
This has been a QBC television production, in association with our partners and sponsors. QBC broadcasts on Comcast Cable Channel 22, and live streams its programming on Facebook and YouTube. All rights reserved by Quinn Media and QBC, programming that serves the South Jersey market.